Hello, everybody. And immediately you're gonna notice something a little different. To anyone who goes and potentially knows about my channel, yes, not this channel. This is the news channel, the midweek report. But my channel, my just Justin RVG 101 channel, which funny enough, started out as Just Gaming Justin, but that's a little too many J's for me. So, you might be wondering right off the bat, where's the other guy? Well, basically, there's this thing called life. And, when you're in a thing called college and university, you see, Batman, people get busy. So yes, the other co-host here at the midweek is currently doing tests. He's going through those things called exams, and well, it is that time of the year. Pain is everywhere, but also nowhere. So don't worry about it. Doesn't really matter though, because today we actually have a little bit of news that I was going to be showing anyhow. So there's that. What's going on? Well, Season 1 of Halo Infinite Multiplayer is now out. What do I mean by that? Well, it came out yesterday on the 15th of November. A little earlier than most people expected, but, well, obviously it blew out everything out of proportion beyond what it normally would be. I, for one, will potentially be playing the Halo Infinite Multiplayer very soon because it is free. It is free to play. I believe you can play it on Steam immediately, and I'm not 100% sure on the Microsoft Store, though I have seen and heard that there are a few problems with it, but I have a feeling they've been worked out by now. So there's that. So, what is going on with the Halo Infinite Multiplayer currently? Well, a lot of good stuff, I would say. What do I mean by that? Well, pretty simply, it's fairly similar to actually the Master Chief Collection, actually, in some respects. There's a progression system that which you go and gain ranks in order to get items and unlock things, somewhat similar to this system right here. Though I have seen that there's a fair amount of complaints about it. I, for one, have not seen the system in its entirety. I've only glanced over it because I don't want to particularly start getting into it before I play it, because it is free and at any time I can play it, so there's nothing really stopping me besides my hard drive space, so there's that. But that is a good thing, because right now a lot of people have been saying that Halo Infinite's multiplayer coming out early will kind of boost things and start hopefully getting things going, and frankly they are. Another interesting little tidbit is the fact that a lot of people, like I said, have been complaining about this system, and 343 is actually acknowledged this and said that they are currently working on a different system, an improved system, I think an advanced one. I'm not too sure how it will work, if it's a paid subscription type system where you pay for it and then you get like a whole access to a whole slew of different cosmetics and whatnot. I'm not too sure. What I do know is that the gameplay seems to be slightly more polished from the little trials that have happened a few months ago, and I would say it is looking very nice. Gameplay wise, the game looks very nice. It is going and feels very refreshing and different than other Halo games in its style, and especially on how it designates enemy to players, to friendly players. It is definitely different than what I would be used to, especially for like a game like Halo Reach or Halo 3. but it is very much welcome because, frankly, I've not played it, as I've stated, but it is looking very nice, actually, honestly. So there's that. The community has blown up about it. I am fairly positive that both Twitter for Halo, Reddit, and all other social platforms have just completely crashed on the 15th. Because, well, I am what is known as a meme guy. And, well, when you see a bunch of memes about something the very day it came out, you know full well that everything is crashing. And, the world is falling apart. At least for the people who actually are interested in those things. And I, for one, am very much interested in this, and it is going quite swimmingly. First bit of launch with, I believe now this is the second day. I believe it had launched at least an entire day ago. I mean, it did launch yesterday, but I believe it is now 24 hours since the multiplayer has launched, and it is taking me a long time to find a game. I guess everyone is playing Infinite. I mean, it is free to play, so I'm pretty sure everyone's playing that now. But, yeah, there's a lot to unpack with it, because there are, I believe, a few new maps that people have now access to, compared to when people were playing the kind of testing dev version of the game. And, every map looks very nice. I mean, we have access to that training map, the city map that we've seen, as well as that, I believe it's the launch facility map. So we have access to those ones, but also a few other ones that we didn't get to see before. So this is good. This is good. I will say this is definitely going and pushing everything in the right direction for Infinite, because this will definitely start getting a hype train going for when the campaign does launch, which, don't worry, it will, from everything that I know, from all of that I've read, it is still going to be on the 8th of December. So in December 8th, the campaign will launch. It's just, basically Infinite's out. Halo Infinite is now out, and hopefully they will be able to make up for lost time when they didn't launch when the new Xbox console came out. But it's very interesting to see how this will all play out, because there's a big expectation for Infinite, and currently, at least from what I've seen, it is filling in the majority of that expectation. Of course, there's still a large amount of expectation for the campaign, so seeing that has been hyped up, and seeing how a lot of it is very unique, especially when in terms of a Halo game, because Halo has always been a linear progression of level to level, checkpoint to checkpoint. So it'll be very interesting to see how this all goes, and looks like I have found a game. So hopefully, if you are interested in Halo Infinite, I would recommend going and seeing about downloading the multiplayer now, because you can do that. It is free to download now, and you can start playing it right away. Just like I said, make sure you have a thing called hard drive space, because, if you got like a whole bunch of other games and videos and maybe some memes and stuff like that, you might not have as much storage space, but it's good to see that Infinite is actually honestly filling out that bit of a role that it's had. So it'll be very fun to see. I mean, like, that's the thing. Infinite's been like a hyped up game for a while now, and it'll be really good to see what ends up happening this point forward. So, yeah, it'll be very nice to see what steps goes forward for the rest of the game, what ends up happening here on out. So, yeah. Hopefully you enjoyed. This has really just been a small little update, really. Like I said, Nick is currently doing exams, so he is not available in any capacity at the moment. He actually has 2 exams on the same day, so you know, being able to do anything isn't particularly a luxury at the moment for him, at least. But frankly, it is fine. I did have a small plan to go and discuss some, I guess what you'd say, psychological stuff. But frankly, I can just save it for another. We can save it for another day, really, because really the topic is just something that can be discussed anytime, anywhere, and it doesn't have to be a type of thing that gets discussed now, because it's really we were gonna talk about community and dev relations, basically, and actually that's exactly what this video is, this stream is called, which I have just mentioned now. But basically, pretty much instead I talked about Halo Infinite and its launch, but we were gonna talk about some psychological based stuff with the community and dev relations, but really it's fine. So yeah, what are you gonna do? It's Halo. It's Halo, baby. And Infinite's out, and it's got some big shoes to fill right now. So hopefully you enjoyed. I'll call it here. Hopefully, if you are interested in Infinite, you do take a look at it, because, like I said, the multiplayer is out, and you are able to play it right now. And I would say go play it while you can. So hopefully, once again, you enjoyed. This has been the Midweek Report. And